Hello and welcome. This is Ahmed Ali from affiliatemarketingbreakthrough.com, and here we are going to continue our affiliate marketing training series where I explain to you how to do affiliate marketing promoting digital products using marketing funnels. So this is lesson 6, and here we're going to talk about the follow-up messages. I'll show you how to add the follow-up messages and some tips about email marketing. But first of all, if you didn't watch any one of the previous lessons, please go back and do that first. You're going to find the link to watch the previous lessons in the description of this video. You can start from lesson 1 and move forward, because this is not going to make any sense right now if you start watching from lesson 6. You will get some tips about affiliate marketing, of course, but if you want to get the whole benefit, then you have to watch all the previous lessons in order. And first of all, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, click on the subscription button below and activate the notification bell so you get notified every time I create a new video, because you don't want to miss any one of those videos. I create videos about affiliate marketing, online marketing, traffic generation, lead generation, and so many other related topics. So in order to not miss any one of those videos, subscribe, hit the notification bell right now. Now in this video you will learn, first we're going to start with an introduction about email marketing, what it is, and the different types of email marketing. Then I'm going to explain how to add the welcome message to your autoresponder, which is the first message that your subscribers will get when they subscribe. And after that, I'll show you how to add more follow-up messages and some tips and strategies to do that as well. And at the end, conclusion and taking action. Now let's start with an introduction about email marketing. Mainly, we have two types of email marketing. The first type, obviously, is sending email messages to your own email list. You build an email list by promoting your own affiliate marketing funnel, and then when you get those people added to your email list, sending them email messages. And this is the one that we're going to talk about here. The second type is email solo ads, which is actually a paid form of email marketing. You purchase click from somebody who built a big list of subscribers, and you pay by click here. So you're going to get a guaranteed clicks by paying a specific amount of money for every click. And this is also another way to do email marketing, but this is not our topic here. Now we are going to talk about the first type, which is doing email marketing by sending messages to your own email list. Also, there are two types of email messages that you will be able to send to your own email list. The first type is the follow-up sequence, which is an automated series of messages that you can set up in advance, and when anybody subscribes to your email list by visiting any one of your capture pages or funnels, they're going to be added to that follow-up sequence, and they're going to start receiving those messages in a specific sequence. So the first day, automatically the system will send them the first message, second day, second message, and so on. You can set up unlimited number of follow-up messages in your autoresponder. The second type is the email broadcast, and from the name, that means you'll be able to blast one email message to all the subscribers in your list at once. So you'll be able to use this in case you have a promotion or you have something that you need to tell them urgently. In that case, you can use, of course, the broadcast email messages. Now let's explain how to add the welcome message. The welcome message simply is the first follow-up message your subscribers will receive immediately after they subscribe to your list, or in other words, after they opt into your capture page, which is going to be obviously sent automatically. You don't have to go and send this message to every subscriber. The system will do that automatically. And obviously this message includes the links to the free lead magnet that you promised them in the capture page, which can be a free report, a free video, or whatever. And this diagram here explains how the marketing funnel works, and in case that you don't understand what it is, please refer back to the previous videos and watch them in order. It won't make sense for you if you didn't go through the lessons in order. So in case that you have already watched the previous lessons and completed all the previous steps, you will understand what this diagram exactly is. Simply, is it the marketing funnel that we have already created also, and I've explained everything about it before. And in this step here, when your visitors subscribe to this capture page, they're going to be added to your autoresponder, obviously, and the system will send them automatically the first message, which is going to include the link to the lead magnet, either the download link to the report or the page where they can watch the free video. And here we have two options, as we explained before. The first option, in case you selected Poly System built-in autoresponder to be used with your funnel, then I'm going to explain to you how it works right now and how to add that welcome message. And option 2 is using a third-party autoresponder, which is in our case here is GetResponse. Of course, you can use Aweber if you have an account, but I've explained on GetResponse because this is the one that I'm personally using. And if you don't have GetResponse account or you don't understand what Poly System is, you just need to check the first link in the description. I have links for all the programs and website I mentioned in the video in the description of this video. Now, your welcome email message should be sent immediately after they subscribe to your list. Usually it takes a couple of minutes to arrive to their inbox, but sometimes it takes a little bit more time. But you need to set it up to be sent immediately on the first day once they sign up. And in that email message, you should introduce yourself. You need to mention your name there for personal branding. And I recommend also to add your personal photo at the bottom in the signature area of your email. Also, you should include the link to your lead magnet in case you are using a lead magnet. If you don't have a lead magnet and you are promoting your affiliate link directly, I recommend to include it in a pre-selling page. Don't send people directly to the main offer. Send them to a pre-selling video sale letter, okay? As I explained to you in one of the previous videos. Now at the end, you need to include a PS after you mention your name and you put your photo, of course, and let them know about the next messages and what they should expect, and let them know that you are going to send them a very important information that's going to help them in what they want to learn or the thing that they want to do. And you can also use it to build your social media following. You can include your Facebook group link or your Facebook profile, for example, or any other social media channels. That is optional, but you can also do that. Now, let me give you an example, or actually a template to create or write your first email, which is your welcome email for your autoresponder. Now, this is not the only way to do it, but I picked this one because this is the easiest way to do it. There are several ways where you can add more content in your email to get them engaged and telling them stories. But I understand that most of you are newbies and they may struggle in those deep copywriting stuff. So I want to keep it simple here. So I'll start with the subject line. It can be something simple like, thank you, here is your free video or your free report or your free ebook. Okay, it can be one of those actually. You won't add it like that, but this is to give you an example. If you're offering video, then you say free video. If you report, free report. If ebook, you can say ebook. Another example is you can say something like that. Congrats, your free video or report or ebook is here. Or here's your free ebook. Actually should be here's your free ebook or free video or free report. Okay, you can also make it like that. Free report, or free video, or free ebook is here. And you can make something like that asterisk in order to grab their attention. Okay, you don't have to do it that way. You can add also emojis through your get response, because get response will allow you to add emojis here, smiley face or some arrows to make your email headline or your email subject line much more attention grabbing. Now the message body can be something like that. You can say congratulations or welcome or thank you or here's your free ebook or free report, and then you introduce yourself as you said before. Then you put your full name here. You can put your first and last name. Then you say something like thank you for subscribing to my website and requesting your free. It can be copy if you have a PDF report or something like that, and it can be also free video of. Then you mention the name of your report or freebie, the lead magnet that you're giving them, and here you just need to add the link. Click here to download or to watch your free. If it is a report, then it can be download report. If it is a video, then you can say watch your free video. Okay, and this one should be hyperlink, so you need to highlight this and add the link here. So this is going to be a clickable link in your email. And at the end you can say something to your success and your full name again here, or you can put only your first name. It's up to you. And I recommend also to put your personal photos, so those people are going to remember who you are. And you can also put your social media link, like your Facebook group or your Facebook profile. And at the end, the PS, let them know that they are going to receive more important information and they don't have to miss your future emails. Now here's an example for a message body. I assume that I'm promoting our example offer, which is the 3 weeks diet, and we're giving this free video training. So my email could be something like this. Congratulations, this is Ahmed Ali. So I'm going to introduce myself. This is Ahmed Ali here. Thank you for subscribing to my website and requesting. Then you mention the name of your freebie or lead magnet video training, because maybe they open the email but they don't remember. So you need to immediately let them know what they requested, that they have already requested and subscribe to your website, so they don't go away and leave your message or delete it. And here you're going to include the link, which is the hyperlinked text that's going to take them to the download, or actually here it is going to be the lead magnet access page where they can watch the video. And we have already explained how to create that one in the previous module. Okay, so at the end you can say to your success, then you put your name here. You can put only your first name or first or last name and put your photo. You can also add your social media, but I didn't add here because just I want to give a short example, but you can do that. And I recommend to put your personal photo in all your follow-up emails. That's gonna build your brand and help people to recognize your messages so they don't delete them, because they know that they have already subscribed to your list and you are providing a good value and you're helping them by giving them this free video, so they're gonna pay attention to what you're going to send them in the future. Okay, and at the end here, this is the PS. You can follow the same structure, you can change the text here, use your own wording, but just follow the same structure here. Is it that simple, not that complicated? Now let me show you how to do that for your Poly system account and also for your GetResponse account. If you're using Aweber, then you would be able to know how to do that because you're already an Aweber user. So let me show you how to add your email firstly in your Poly system. Now let's start with the first option, which is adding the welcome message in Poly system built in Autoresponder in case you selected Poly system. If you selected the second option, then I'm going to explain that in the next part of this video. But first let's start with option 1. Now let me show you how to add your follow-up email, or the first welcome email actually, in your follow-up series if you are using Poly system built-in Autoresponder. So to do that, after you log into your Poly system, you need to go to email text, and under email you go to view/edit campaigns, and here you need to pick the campaign that you created. So the one that we created is here, the 3 weeks diet. Okay, we have now 0 messages. Now it's gonna up in the campaign. Now as you can see here, there is no any messages. So in order to add our first message, we're gonna click on add a new email to this campaign. First is going to ask us to enter the subject line. So let's pick one of the subject lines that we create. Just give me a few seconds. I'll post the video and I'll put the headline. Now here's my headline, or actually subject line for my email. I'll write it here, then click on add this email. Wait for a few seconds for the page to load. Now as you can see here, now we have our first message. Now make sure that this is 0. 0 means it's going to be delivered after 0 days. First day once they sign up. That means it's going to be sent on the first day. Now in order to add our body, we need to click on edit or view. You're going to get this pop-up window, and here we need to put our body. So hold on, I'll add the body. I'll pause the video for a few seconds. Okay, I've added the content or the email body. So here start congratulations. I can bold my name so they remember my name and who I am. Also I'll bold my name here, and this PS I'll make it tilted. Okay, so now here I want to add the link. So this is going to be the link for our free video training. Okay, so I'll get that link. Okay, now I need to save it, and because I need to go back to the pages and get the link, then I'll come to edit it. But here, in order to add my photo, actually I need to go to image. Okay, I'll put the cursor, then I'll upload my photo. Okay, I'll go to my library. I have already uploaded my photo, but in your case, if you didn't, you need to click on upload and upload your photo to your Poly system account. Let me find my name here, search. Okay, now this one here, I'll pick my photo, double click on that one. Now this is a little bit big, so I'm going to make it smaller. Oh, still big, so I can reduce the size actually. I'll make it 120 or just 100. Okay, this looks good. Okay, so this is my photo here. Now I'll save. In the meantime, in order to save, I'll go to the top here, save changes. Changes done. So I need to go back and get the link. So I'll go to websites, my web pages, and I'm going to find the link for our free video. Okay, I think this is the one. So I'm going to click on test link, and it's going to open on a new page. Now at the top here, let's firstly make sure that it is working fine. Okay, so this is our free video. Perfect. So we're going to copy this link at the top here. I'll double click and highlight it all, then I'll copy it. Then I'll go back again to view edit campaign, and then I'll select the same campaign that we edited before, 3 weeks diet. As you can see, now we have one message. I'll click on edit, and then in order to add the link to this text here, because once they click here, they're going to be redirected to that page. So I'm going to highlight the whole thing here, then I'll click on this link, then I'll paste our link here for the access page for our free video, then I'll select new window, and after that click on OK, then I'll save changes again, and that's it, we're done. Now you'll be able to test this email by click on send now. If you did that, it's going to be sent to your email address, the email that you use in your account here, and you'll be able to look at the email and see how it looks like. If you like it, then that's okay. If you don't, then you will be able to come back here and edit it again. So that is how to add your first welcome email in Powerly system. Now let's move on to option 2, which is adding the welcome message in the third-party autoresponder. And that is if you are using this option. So I'm going to explain here on GetResponse because this is the one that I'm personally using, and I've already explained how to sign up for an account and how to set it up with your marketing funnel in the previous video. So in case that you are not following through yet and you didn't create a GetResponse account yet, also you're going to find the link to sign up for free trial in the description of this video. In case that you're using Aweber, then you should know better how to use Aweber. But this is for those people who signed up to GetResponse and they don't know how to add follow-up messages there. So let me show you how to do that. Now let me show you how to do the same thing, which is adding your first welcome email in your GetResponse account. So the first thing, after you log into your GetResponse account, you need to go here at the top and click on Autoresponders, and you are going to be redirected to this page. Now if you have several lists here, you need to click on this small arrow and you pick the one. I'm going to unselect this one. Now this is the one that we created, lose 20 pounds in 6 weeks. I'll click on apply. Make sure that you're only selecting the one that you want to edit. If you selected the others, you're going to get confused. Okay, select only the one that we want to edit. Click on apply, and there's several ways that you'll be able to see it. Now this is a grid view. Now you'd be able also to change it to another view, which is like this, which is going to be listed one after the other, but I like this one. I'll click on the grid view. Now this is 0, that means on the first day. So we're going to click here in order to add our first email sent on day 0. That means the same day that they subscribe in. So click on this one, and here we need to give it the name. This can be the same as your subject line, so let me add it. So it can be something like this: congrats, your free video is here. Make sure it is day 0, and again here make sure that it is taking to the correct list, because sometimes by default it changed the list. Now this is not the list that we want to add this email to, so we're going to add it to lose 20 pounds in 6 weeks. This is our list, so pay attention to this step, because if you skip it, it will put the default list here and it's not going to be added to the correct one. Okay, now will be sent immediately. Make sure that all those are checked, and after that you need to click on create new email. Okay, the message name, I'll paste the same headline or subject line, sorry, then subject line, I'll paste it here again. Now you'll be able to add emojis here. For example, I'll pick this one. Now in some browsers those might not be displayed, so let me put it here. I'll pick this one just for the sake of example. It may help it be more visible in their inboxes. Now here make sure that you are selecting the correct email. If you have several, then they are going to be listed here. I'm going to select the one that we created before and also change the reply to, and I'll choose the same email, and after that I'll click on next step. Now here they allow me to select a template, or I can start from scratch. I don't need any of those fancy templates. I'll click on start from scratch, and at the bottom here select the blank template. Now this is going to be our editor, so we want to add text here. So I'll come to this block here, which is the text block, and I'll drag it. I'll click and drag it here. Now as you can see, we have this box. We can now add our text here. Just give me 1 minute. I'll pause the video and I'll add our email body here. Now I added our text here, but I want to change this. I prefer to change this font to Arial. Okay, so I'm going to change it here, and usually I prefer to make it 14, the font size. Okay, I'll make some changes here. Now I'll add the link here as well. I prefer to bold this one also. Now we are going to get the link of this page. I'll copy the link. This is our free video access page, and I'm going to highlight this one. Then here I'm going to select this insert link or edit link icon. Then I'll paste our link here. Then I'll click on OK, and that's it. Now in order to add my photo here, I may need to add another block here. So okay, I'll put an image. I'll drag it here, and here I'll double click. If this is the first time, you need to upload your photo. If not, if you already uploaded that photo, then you'll be able to select it here. So here's my photo. Okay, now I picked my photo. After you double click on your photo, it is going to appear here, but actually we need to make this text under the photo. So I'm going to remove it or copy it actually, and I'm going to drag the text block again, and here I am going to paste our PS. I'll make the same size. I'll change it to Arial. Maybe I need to make it tilted. I'll Pull the BS. Okay, that's it. We are done. Now you can make a space at the bottom here because there is an unsubscribe link which is going to be appearing. So we need to make it a little bit far from the main email. So I recommend to make 10 lines under the BS or the last line in your email. And after that, I'll click on next step. Okay, it's going to take you to the main page again. What do you have to do? Scroll down at the bottom, then click on save and publish. Okay, not just save and publish. Wait for a few seconds. Now, as you can see, this is the first day and this is our email. Now we have added the first email. To add the next emails, you just need to click here. Depends on which day you want to send it. So we are done. Now let's talk about tracking your clicks. Now I recommend that you use a tracking links instead of your direct links in your emails, because they're going to help you to know how many clicks you got in a specific day and specific month, and from where you got those clicks, the top referring websites and the top countries that you're getting your clicks from. So they're going to help you to get a lot of data and if people are clicking on your link or not. So I recommend for that to use bit.ly. This is one of the free options that you can use to create tracking links. You can go to bit.ly and sign up for free account, and here you'll be able to create a tracking link for this page. So here at the top, instead of adding this link, you can add a tracking link instead, and you'll be able to see all the data here. As you can see, this is one of the links that I have 151,522 clicks. I'm going to see the top referring sites and the top referring countries. So we just need to copy this link, then we come here, click on create, and on the right hand side here, we're going to see this side window. We're going to paste our long link here. So I'm going to paste it and click on create, and here you can give it a title. For example, this is the 3-week diet. Let's call it free video. This is our free video page, and here you can change this extension because this is going to be your link like that. So call something 3WD-free video, for example, or you can call it something else. It's up to you. Click on save, and here it is. We got our new link. We can copy the link and we can open a new tab. I'm going to paste the link here. This is the tracking link. I'm going to paste it in a new tab in the address bar and click on enter. Now, as you can see, it is redirecting to our main page. So instead of using this direct link in your emails, I recommend to replace it with this tracking links. As you can see here, if you refresh the page, because we clicked it one time, you see now we have one click. This is my home click. In order to copy the link, this is the link that you need to copy. This is your new link. You copy this link, then you go to your email and add it there instead of your direct link on that text as a hyperlink. Okay, it is the same process, just instead of using this link, you are just replacing it with this link, and you'll be able to come here to your bit.ly account and check your stats every day or every while to see how many clicks you're getting. You can also download the smartphone app, and you'll be able to check your stats anywhere at any time through your smartphone. So I highly recommend to get this app as well. Now, adding follow-up messages. And what I mean by follow-up messages, once those people subscribe to your list, they're going to receive the first welcome message, including the link to access your free gift that you promised them. After that, of course, you need to add more follow-up messages. So you're going to build your brand, provide value, and make more money, obviously, by promoting offers. So basically, with regard to the follow-up messages, it is recommended to add between 5 to 7 follow-up messages first. And after that, you'll be able to continue your email marketing either by adding more follow-up messages over time consistently, or by sending broadcast messages consistently as well. It's up to you, but at least add between 5 to 7 follow-up messages, those including the welcome message as well. So there are different types of messages that you can send, or in other words, different types of content that you'll be able to send. The first type is providing value messages, and the purpose of those messages are just to provide value, pure value. There is no selling or pre-selling or adding any offer there. You just need to provide value so you can build your brand, to get them to trust you, and after that it'll going to be much more easier to sell to them. But if you're just hitting them with offer after offer, obviously they are going to unsubscribe, because it's obvious that you're just looking after their money. You're not caring about them at all. So that is why it is critically important to focus on those types of messages. And in those messages you can add content about ways, tips, strategies to do things better, easier, faster, or more efficiently. And if you ask from where to get ideas for those content and how to create those content, it is very easy. You can go to Google or YouTube. If you have some idea or background about the niche that you are working on, then it's going to be very easy to go and search Google. You're going to find a lot of content in terms of articles, blog posts, conversations, and YouTube videos. So you're not going to run out of content ideas because there are tons and tons out there. The only thing is you have to be willing to do the work. Because in a matter of fact, actually, so many people are quitting this online business because they believe it is something very easy and they don't have to do any work. It is not that difficult, but it requires some work actually. But if you focus and do this, you're going to separate yourself out of those 95% who are failing because they are not willing to do the work. Most of the people, they believe there is a magic solution or some secret, but actually it is not. It's only willing to do the work. You have to know that there is a work to do and you have to go and do it. So that's one type. Another type is answering frequently asked questions in your niche market. And you will be able to have an idea or to get some ideas about those questions by going to websites like Quora.com. Quora.com, and this website actually is for questions and answers. You're going to find so many people asking so many questions in different niche markets and so many people also answering those questions. So you'll be able to go there and find those most common questions and create a short piece of content answering those questions. So I would recommend one email, one question, one answer. Don't try to put so many questions or it's going to be very long and most of the people are not going to be patient to read very long emails. Make it short and to the point. And you'll be able to go to Quora.com, as I said, or any other question and answer website and do a search based on the terms or the phrases related to your niche market. And you're going to find thousands and thousands of questions there and answers as well. Also, you'll be able to share your personal experience if that is applicable. If you have a personal experience in this niche market, then that's going to be great. People are going to relate to you if you're sharing your personal experience, but that's not necessary if you're not willing to do that, or maybe you don't have that deep background where you don't have that much experience. Now, the second way that you'll be able to use your follow-up messages with is to promote your social media accounts. And that's going to be useful for you if you have your own Facebook group and you want to build it by adding more members, or maybe you have your YouTube channel and you want to get more subscribers. Also, in case of Instagram account, TikTok account, or whatever. So you'll be able to use the follow-up messages in order to get more people to subscribe or follow you on your social media profiles. And that can be by adding your social media links with a call to action at the signature of the email or the PS part of the email, and you can do that for all the emails or most of them. The second way is by creating a complete email message asking them to join or follow or subscribe to your social media account. So there are two ways to do that here, and that is of course in case that you are using those types of marketing. If you have your YouTube channel, Facebook group, or Instagram account, or any other social media profile, you will be able to build them using your follow-up messages. And the third way, and of course the most important thing, is to pre-sell and sell affiliate offer. And it can be affiliate offers, it can be your own offers if you have your own products or services, obviously. And what I mean by pre-selling, in other words, is strategic selling, which is providing value in a form of content that leads at the end to recommend a specific offer in order to get better, easier, faster results or solution for that specific problem. So it's a form of marketing, but it is not a direct marketing. It is more smarter by giving a lot of information at the beginning and after that recommend the product at the end. So you're going to get better chance for the people to purchase that way, because you convince them about how the product is important before even you tell them that there is a product. This strategy can work very well if you do it properly. And selling, on the other hand, is direct selling. It is recommending affiliate offer directly by explaining why the product is good and how it's going to help them to solve their problem or getting better, easier, or faster results. So this is the direct way of selling. And you're going to combine your selling between pre-selling and selling based on the way that I'm going to explain to you right now. So here's just a few email marketing tips that are going to help you to get good results if you're just getting started. First of all, you can simply follow this formula: value, 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 pre-sell, sell. What I mean by this is you need to follow this structure in your emails. The first email, you can provide value. Second email, another value. And what I mean by value is free value, no recommendation, nothing. And another third message also providing value. And after that, you can send an email pre-selling the product or service, and then another email to sell the product, direct selling here. So you can continue following this formula through your follow-up messages or maybe even your broadcast. You can send value, then another value, then another piece of value, then after that sell pre-selling piece of content, and then direct selling, and so on. You continue the cycle: value, 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 pre-sell, sell, then value, 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 pre-sell, sell. This is going to work very good, and instead of what everybody else is doing by just sending offer after offer after offer. You're going to build a good relationship with your email subscriber that way, and they're going to like you because you're giving them a lot of free content, and instead of just hammering them with offers. And this is my personal recommendation based on my experience. I'm not telling that this is a fixed rule that everybody should follow. If you want to provide value, then pre-sell, sell, then that's fine. It doesn't have to be 3 messages of values. It can be 2. That also will work well. There's no problem with that at all. The second thing is to be consistent. And what I mean by be consistent is adding follow-up messages or sending broadcasts consistently. For example, you commit to yourself to add 2 follow-up messages to your subscribers every week. It can be 2, it can be only 1. If you cannot do it twice a week, do it at least once a week. The most important thing is to be consistent. Don't stop. Keep doing this over and over and over. And by doing that consistently, over time is going to build up. You're going to have a lot of follow-up email messages in your follow-up sequence. Even 1 email per week, that's going to be great. Just don't stop. Keep doing that consistently. Of course, while promoting your capture pages and marketing funnels. So you're going to be building your email list, and at the same time, you're going to be building your follow-up sequence. Now, your valuable content pieces can be in different format. It doesn't have to be only text. It can be a text. It can be a YouTube video, because you'll be able to add a link inside your email, redirecting those people to specific video in your YouTube channel. Or also, if you have a blog post, you can send them to a blog post. So you don't have to be sticking only to the text. Now, if you don't have a YouTube channel, you don't have a blog, then that's fine. You can use a text or a text and images format. That's going to work as well. Now, as we explained before, you're going to have 2 options here for adding the follow-up messages, either in your Poly system built-in Autoresponder or in the third-party Autoresponder. It is actually the same way of adding the welcome message. The only difference that you're going to adding them after the welcome message and in a different intervals. So I'm going to be quickly explaining how to do that in each one of those 2 options right now. Now, in case you are using Poly system Autoresponder, let me explain to you briefly how to add the follow-up messages. But firstly, make sure that you have already created your campaign as I've explained to you in the previous video. So firstly, after you log into your Poly system account, you need to go to emails. Then under email, you click on view edit campaigns, and you're going to land on this page here. You need to pick the campaign that you created for your project. Okay, here's the one. Just wait for a few seconds. Now, in the previous video, we added the first message. That was the welcome message. This should be sent on the first day. So send on day 0. Okay. Then in order to add the next lesson, click on add new email here, or new email campaign, and we'll put the title, add this email. Now, as you can see here, both are 0. So we need to set this properly. So this is lesson 1. We're going to keep it to be sent on day 0. We're not going to change it. And lesson 2 should be sent on the second day. So 1 day after. So we are going to make 1 here. And after that, click on save send on day changes. Okay, updated. Then we are done. Then we're going to repeat the same thing for lesson 3. We're going to add lesson 3 here, add this email. Then in order to add the content, you can click on view and edit to add the content of that email. Now this is lesson 3. Now since this is going to be on day 0, lesson 1, lesson 2 is going to be on day 1, lesson 3 should be on day 2, and so on. So you click on save, and that's it. That's how you add the messages. Now make sure that you also add the content of the message. I mean the body of the message. Don't just add them, add a subject line and forget to add the messages. Make sure to add them and test them. You can send them to your email and see how they look like. And that's it for this step. Now, this is in case you are using Poly system as your autoresponder. But if you are using a GetResponse or third-party autoresponder, they're going to be different. I'll show you right now how to do it for GetResponse. Now, in order to add your follow-up series to your GetResponse account, if you are using GetResponse, you need to log into your account first. Then in this menu grid here, you click on autoresponders. Then make sure that you pick the autoresponder that you want to use for this project, which is this list here, lose 20 pounds in 6 weeks, for example. Then you apply, and remember that you have 2 ways to view it. I prefer this one, which is the grid. Now, since we added already the first email in the previous video, and by the way, in the previous video I explained how to set up your campaign and add your list here and do all the main settings. So I'm not going to repeat it again. I'll assume that you already have your list ready. I have already explained also how to add the first welcome email. Now, to add the next, which should be sent on the next day, this should be lesson 1 and this should be lesson 2. You can just click on 1 here and follow the same instructions at lesson 2 and so on. So it is obvious and straightforward. I'm not going to repeat it again. Please watch the previous video again to learn how to do this process. Okay, that's why I'm not going to repeat it here. I just want to demonstrate to you how to lay those follow-up messages in the correct order. So this day 0 should be lesson 1, day 1, which is 1 day after 24 hours, this should be lesson 2, and number 2 here, this should be lesson 3, and number 3 should be lesson 4, and so on. Okay, so this is how easy it is. Now at the end of this video, it's the time of taking action and conclusion. First of all, you should have already added the welcome message to your autoresponder, which is the first message in your follow-up sequence. That depends, of course, on which option you selected, option 1 or option 2, using the Poly system built-in autoresponder or using the third-party autoresponder like GetResponse. So this is the most important thing that you have to do here. The second thing, you should commit yourself to add or send a specific number of messages to your email list every week, and those could be messages added to your follow-up sequence or a broadcast sent to all of your email, or both of them. For example, 2 messages per week. So you can commit yourself to add 2 messages per week, and I recommend to specify specific days in the week to do this task. That is critically important. Now, it doesn't have to be 2 messages. It can be 1 message if you cannot do 2 messages. You can make them 3 if you have more extra time and more dedication to do this. But the most important thing is to be consistent. Keep doing this every single week. That way you'll be able to grow your follow-up sequence and generate more income from your email list. And also added some resources in the description of this video for email marketing. You'll be able to check them out if you want to expand your knowledge about email marketing and how to do it the right way. So you can check them out in the description of this video, as long with all other links for the programs I mentioned in this video. And also don't forget to subscribe and activate the notification bell if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, because you don't want to miss any one of my future videos. And after that, just continue to lesson 7. If lesson 7 is available, you can go and watch it right now, of course after completing the steps in this video. If it is not available yet, then you will be able to check it out later, or you'll get the notification later, and you'll be able to find the link for that one in the description of this video. So that's it for this video. I wish you great success, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.